There's some whores in this house. Good evening. Tonight, we'll be diving into the historical, cultural, and literary significance of the hit single W.A.P by American singer-songwriter Cardonius Veronicus, or Cardi B for short. Let's get into it. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. Now, while on the surface this verse may seem crude and coarse, what's between the lines is more of a cultural commentary. Many scholars believe this to be an allegory. The house to which Miss Bardigan refers is conceptualized as being the essence of the cultural moment. And her statement, "There's some whores in this house," is a commentary on the dismissal of those who are new to today's cultural moment. To say there's some whores in this house is to dismiss and marginalize those who have been recently introduced to the house. Let's continue. I said, hold up, certified freak, 7 days a week, wet ass pussy, make that pull-out game weak. Many international affairs scholars were quick to notice this reference to America's interventionist wars in the Middle East. To suggest that pull-out game is weak is to protest our troops' ever-presence in the Middle East and to demand that they be pulled out of these conflicts. Yeah. You f***ing with some wet-ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet-ass pussy. Give me everything you've got for this wet-ass pussy. As an animal rights advocate, Miss Bardigan cares deeply about animals, and in this instance, a cat that is near and dear to her heart, to such a degree that she requests the listener take up a bucket and a mop in solidarity with the bedampened cats of the world. Beat it up. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. This commentary is on the commodification of the body, the nose in particular, as something to be exchanged, objectified in today's capitalist society. Miss Bardigan once again implores us to put this pussy right in our face, as in, to notice and acknowledge the plight of cats and of other household animals. Hop on top, I wanna ride, I do a kegel. Hop on top, I wanna ride, I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes, this pussy is wet, come take a dive. Miss Bardigan now implores us to look at her in her eyes, to acknowledge her for who she is, and to hope that she would extend the same courtesy to us. For to look a person in their eyes is to acknowledge that person's very being, That is all Miss Bardigan asks of us. Tie me up like I'm a surprise. Let's role play, I'll wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Ever politically involved, Miss Bardigan makes a commentary on the plight and the replacement of the American truck driver, and the replacing of the American blue-collar middle class at large. Make it cream, make me scream, out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. For this section, there is much dissent among American scholars of poetry, but there's one theory that's been gaining traction among many influential American thinkers, and that is that Miss Bardigan is a fan of the Tolkien books, the Lord of the Rings series, if you're familiar. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump 'fore you let it get inside of me. I tell him where to put it, never tell him where I'm 'bout to be. I run down on him, for I have a fellow running me. Talk yo shit, bite yo lip, ask for a car while you ride that dick. You ain't never gonna fuck him for a thing, he already made his mind up, for he came. This part's quite interesting, and it's puzzled many a thinker. We aren't sure who Richard is, or why he's being betrayed for a thing. The next line, however, may shed some light on this subject. He already made his mind up, for he came. Perhaps the character Miss Bardigan has conceptualized is stubborn in nature, and in this subtextual allegory, he is being punished for the sin of being hard-headed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet-ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet-ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me. On this wet-ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet-ass pussy. Hold on a second. I'm beginning to think this whole thing was some crude sexual allegory. I am appalled and betrayed. That's enough of that. Bring a metaphorical, symbolic bucket and mop. I gotta think of something. Beat it up. I hadn't prepared for this contingency. I'm... What am I supposed to do? Fuck! Shit! This pussy is wet. Come take a dive. I'm drawing a blank. Excuse me. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Tired of reading Cardi B lyrics.